Hi, in this video I'll be talking about all the, most of the bow enchants in the pit currently, and what I think are good and what aren't good, and also all the rares. Because right now I've done all the sword enchants, all the good ones, and the rare ones are the pants and darks. So I guess after this there would be aqua and sewer left, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if I'll make a video on those, but yeah, I've over like the last couple of months definitely gotten more inclined to using bows. Like I didn't really like them before, and now it's like they're okay. So let me just start off with the non-rares. I just picked out 6 that I think are good, not in a specific order, just alphabetical. So there's Bottomless Quiver. Like, what can you say about that? You just get more arrows. It's mostly just you're gonna have like a second bow with you with Bottomless Quiver, so you can get more arrows to supply your better bow. Next up is chipping. Chipping is like one of my favorite. It makes your bow actually do damage. So chipping 3, you do just 1.5 hearts of true damage, and that's quite a lot for a bow to do. Because normally a bow does like what, like half a heart of damage or like 1 heart maybe. So 1.5 hearts of true damage, that's a lot, you know. And then there's Faster in the Shadow. That's another more utility. I mean, most bow enchants are utility rather than damage. But yeah, it Faster in the Shadow 3, you gain speed 4 for a couple seconds. Where is it? For 4 seconds. When you hit 2 shots, so you can just shoot into mid or something, just hit 2 people, it doesn't have to be the same person. Or if you're chasing someone, I mean, hitting 2 shots isn't that hard. Speed 4, it's the highest speed you can get in the pit, so a lot of people also use it with like electrolytes and then just streak with speed 4 or something. Me and like Edife were in a lobby and Edife was like, is that guy hopping? But he was just using speed 4. Then, I mean, there's first shot and fletching, they're just like more damage, they're like decent. I wouldn't say they're good, they're just decent. It makes the bow do a little bit more damage, but it's like 20% more damage on half a heart, that's not a lot, you know. Then we have Parasite. Parasite is really good if you don't have Vampire, you just heal on arrow hit. On Parasite tier 3 it's 1 heart on arrow hit, so it's more than Vampire, like twice as much as Vampire, but less than the full Vampire one. I mean, it's healing. What do you want? If you're in a bow fight with someone, you don't have Vampire and they don't have Vampire, but you're just healing all the time, obviously you're really good. Then there's Sprint Drain. I don't think I've ever really used Sprint Drain. I've never really used a couple of these. Like I said, I don't really use bows that much, except recently, I guess. But according to this, it says arrow shots grant you speed 2 for 7 seconds and apply slowness 1 for 3 seconds. And I'm pretty sure you don't even have to hit. You just shoot an arrow and you get speed 2 for 7 seconds. That sounds very OP actually. Like speed 2 is a lot. That's the same that you get with like Kung Fu or something. And for the fact that you just have to shoot an arrow and then you get speed 2 for like that's decent. That's decent. I'm pretty sure you just have to shoot an arrow. I don't think you have to hit it. If you do have to hit it, then and it's still good because you also apply slowness. Oh well. And then the last non-rare is Wasp. Wasp 3, you apply weakness 4 for 16 seconds on hit. That's, I don't know, I've never used Wasp a lot, but weakness 4 sounds like a lot of weakness. I'm not exactly sure how weakness works. I think it's the enemy does less damage, and not it takes more damage. And 16 seconds, that's a lot of seconds. That's definitely a lot. Okay, those were all the non-rares that I think are good, or like make a good bow. Now let me talk about all the rares. I've used all of them except Robin Hood. I don't even know if I should talk about Robin Hood because I didn't talk about double jump in my pants video. Yeah, otherwise I've used all the other ones, I think. So there's Volley, which I enchanted recently, Volley 3. You shoot more arrows, like, it's really good. What can I say? You shoot 5 arrows on Volley 3. And what's fun is you don't even need Bottomless Quiver, because you shoot 5 arrows, but it only takes 1 arrow out. But you can pick all 5 arrows up, so it's arrow stonks. Very funny Hypixel meme at the moment. Good job, Skyblock. Stonks. Best meme ever. Um, then there's True Shot, which is basically probably my favorite enchant. True Shot 3 makes it that it's like chipping but better, so it turns a percentage of your arrow damage into true damage and then also adds some more damage. I mean, I had a True Shot 3 bow. I could like two-shot nons because First Strike works with arrows as well, and then that bow also had Moctezuma on it. So yeah, if you have like True Shot or something, or a chipping 3 on a bow, then something like Moctezuma or Sweaty is actually good. You know, normally that's really bad on bows because you don't get a lot of kills with bows, but with True Shot you do. I mean, I remember I had like a 70 streak with only bow kills, and it was great. True Shot 3. Also really good against hoppers, obviously, because they can't use darks anymore. Freaking losers. Then there's Telebow. I've never used Telebow in combat, only just... I got a 1 life Telebow from someone, and then used it once, and then sold it again. But it's really good, like if someone hunts you, you can just Telebow away. If you're hunting someone, you can teleport to them or whatever. If you're gonna be toxic, I guess. Do it right. So next up we have Pull Bow. Pull Bow is pretty fun. You can pull people towards you. Again, it's mostly for hunting, but I've used it mostly in like things like Blockhead or something where everyone is just running away. It's very epic, Pull Bow. I don't know about Pull Bow 3 though. You can pull groups instead of just one person. I don't think the range of the pull gets bigger, but correct me if I'm wrong. Then there's Mega Longbow. I didn't understand Mega Longbow for a long time. I was like, okay, jump boost, great, you can jump higher, amazing. But I didn't understand that you can shoot faster with it. It's very weird because it doesn't like give you an indication. You just have to like be like, okay, I can probably shoot now. But yeah, obviously shooting faster means more damage. So Mega Longbow, True Shot 3, very epic. Mega Longbow, True Shot 3, Volley 3. That would probably be one of the best bows possible. It's not possible though. You can only get unthinkable pants. So chipping 3, Volley 3, Mega Longbow. Now that would be insta-death for anyone. That would be, what, 7.5 hearts of true damage? Okay. Anyway, if you have that bow, please give it to me. Next up, there's Lucky Shot. Lucky Shot 3 is the only good Lucky Shot. Like, Lucky Shot, in my opinion, is the worst rare bow enchant. It's still okay, I guess. But it's like all the other rare bow enchants are pretty good, and then there's Lucky Shot. So you just have a small chance. A Lucky Shot 3 at least is 10%, so it's not absolute garbage. If I can find it on this list here, there we go. It's a 10% chance to deal quadruple damage, so it's basically 40% more damage statistically. So like Fletching 3 is 20%, so it's twice as good as Fletching 3. Lucky Shot 3. So yeah, more damage, I guess. Next up is Explosive. Explosive is mostly just for hunting people, so it's very toxic. You, like if they block themselves in, you can shoot them through and through the blocks, and just if they're running, you don't have to aim as much, you can just shoot somewhere close to them. Very annoying. And I know Skyblock players don't like people who use Explosive bow. There's not really much else to say. It's disabled in some events, but in other events, like I think Team Deathmatch, it's not disabled, and Robbery it is disabled. Anyway, it's okay, I guess. The Devil's Chicks is like Explosive, but a bit different. Like Explosive, the arrow just explodes on impact. On Devil's Chicks, it spawns a chicken that, like, it's like the difference between Insta-Boom and TNT. The TNT just takes a bit longer to explode. And I think the Devil's Chicks does true damage. I'm not sure how much. I'm not sure if the Explosive bow does true damage either, as well. So Devil's Chicks does true damage. Explosive, I'm not sure. Volley, Devil's Chicks, really good for, what's it, Team Deathmatch. Very annoying for Team Deathmatch. And what's the other one, Robbery or whatever, Rage Pit. Who cares? Anyway, there's also Robin Hood. It's an enchant that got removed. I don't know why I'm talking about it. Like, people still have it, obviously. They can't remove items from players. I mean, they should. like remove a specific someone's Pit Blob Moctezuma 3. That would be cool. But anyway, Robin Hood makes your arrows homing, but deal less damage. But I think Robin Hood 3 is still 60% of the damage. So I've obviously never used Robin Hood, but I've had Katacon use it against me. On my first ever 5k, he killed me with Robin Hood. I was very upset at the time. Like obviously, like now I wouldn't care as much, but with my first 5k I was so proud. Anyway, I hope this video isn't too boring, that my voice is great, and that you're doing fine. What else? Support me by writing something nice in the comments. Bye.